Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. There has been a spate of murders in the community of Dennery over the past few weeks. The latest incident involved the discovery of a headless body of a man in the Bois Joli area, the scene of a previous murder. Some observers are pointing to the triple murders following the Dennery Carnival as the incident that sparked a recent rise in the deadly violence in Dennery. In the case of the spike in the violence in Vieux-Fort earlier this year, the area was declared an escalated crime zone, thereby broadening the powers of the police to address the crime situation in that community. So we ask, should the community of Dennery be declared an escalated crime zone? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Oh yes, Dennery is supposed to have these things because in St. Lucia now right now too many crimes, and sometimes when we go out we fearing for our lives. We are not safe because about the young people. Every time there's a crime, somebody dying, and sometimes people thinking it's probably drugs or probably they involved in gangs and stuff like that, but we don't. Sometimes the person is not in that, and just crime.
It should, because this thing has been going on in Dennery for a while. I'm from Dennery, and it hurts my heart every time I listen to the news and the kind of killing, the way they do it, the kind of slaying, man, it's horrible. And not just Dennery, because I remember Vieux-Fort, and I mean much action was not taken. That is why it's escalated in all of the communities. Look at Ticolon, Jacmel, that area. I remember sometime last year, things were hot there too. So I don't know. It just hurts to be listening every night, to be hearing these things in our sweet St. Lucia. Man, it's getting out of hand. We need to do something about it. Put the guns down. Let's unite. One family.
Well, Dennery is just as much a part of St. Lucia as Vieux-Fort or Ancillary or anywhere else. When it came to Vieux-Fort, the PM knew exactly what to say. He declared Vieux-Fort for whatever it was because there was an escalation in crime. So right now it's happening to Dennery. So I'm asking the PM and all those who knows what they should do with Dennery.
Yes, I think so. This, of all the murders, this one has been the most gruesome. And it's not only in Dennery, it's also in the valley and the areas around it. So definitely should be called the escalated crime zone. And the police have to do more. They have to do a little bit more. The area, they should close down that area. The police should cordon off that area and close it down until they get a handle on things.
Yeah, Corey, if you realize with all the crime going on in Dennery, and that is the worst crime I've ever seen, you cut a man's head and leave the part of the body, they should. And I believe the security forces should invest a lot more time and effort in Dennery. The same like Vieux-Fort.
Yes, I consider Dennery to be a crime hotspot. I don't know for whatever reason, but it has become so hot these days. I don't even know what to say. It has become a crime hotspot, latest crime hotspot.
Oui, ça fait. Et mettez qui police là tout.
Well, based on what makes you a crime hotspot, then we should be placed on the crime, because you cannot have Vieux-Fort alone for every little thing placed on a crime hotspot. If we use as examples, those crime hotspots that crime has escalated in should be placed under that same category as Vieux-Fort. All right, so let's not just put it on one foot alone. Let's make sure everybody can feel it if it's going that way.
I don't think so. You see, crime is happening anywhere at any time. But I don't think we should name it an escalated zone, because you see, when you're doing that, sometimes you're doing more harm than good. Some of the people sometimes that doing the crime, it's just a few people. Sometimes it could be one or two people, and you're not even sure if those persons are from the community. Now sometimes, if we can remove the bad eggs from the good ones, it's good. But to name it a bad name just because of I would say just about one or two people, I don't think so, man. I don't think that is good for the community at all.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The Kweyol language is being introduced in select schools in St. Lucia, with plans for all students to be taught to speak and write the language. This announcement by the Minister for Education, Sean Edward, comes with the celebration of Kweyol Heritage Month this October. The highlight of the Kweyol celebrations will be on the last weekend of the month, with host communities and private individuals staging Kweyol activities including music, food, drinks, exhibitions, and games. So we ask, do you welcome the introduction of the teaching of the Kweyol language in schools? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsalusha.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.